Perfect days. As within a review, this may contain spoilers. This is a great film. The story is simple, and so the execution is everything. If the execution is off by just a little, the movie will be boring. The story follows Hirayama, played by Koji Yakusho, who is great in this role. He plays an older gentleman, probably in his 50s or early 60s, and is a toilet cleaner in Tokyo. The reason I mentioned that it's a simple story is because for most of the movie, it's rinse and repeat, meaning that he wakes up, waters his plants, gets ready for work, travels to work, cleans the various public restrooms that he gets assigned to, gets something to eat after work at the same place, and returns home and reads a book before bedtime. This happens over and over and is done with Hirayama saying very little dialogue along the way. The story begins to diverge when his niece runs away and comes to live with him. We, as the audience, start to learn more about Hirayama, but there remains a sense of mystery to his past. Normally when a character is super mysterious, it's hard to feel connected to that person, but the way the story was told, I didn't get that feeling at all. It was like an onion where the layers were slowly being peeled off the character. At no point did I feel bored as the same routine was being shown. There was enough variation that it kept me intrigued. When the niece comes to live with him, Hirayama calls his sister to tell her that her daughter is with him. One day, the sister shows up at his place for her daughter, and the interaction they have doesn't go into detail, but it gives you a glimpse of Hirayama's past and makes you want to know more about the family and why there's a disconnect. It's obvious the sister has money, and after the interaction they have, it's apparent they grew up with money, and he chose to leave the money behind. While there's no detail on why he left, it gives you an idea of why, and you have to stitch it together. Perhaps that's the only negative I could give the film. Maybe learning more of his past and why he ended up where he's at could have made the character more complete, but the way the story was told, I was okay with not knowing all the details. I usually want more, but in this case, I was still satisfied. Koji Yakusho's performance, as I mentioned earlier, was great. With this not being a dialogue-heavy movie, it relied on his expressions to tell the story, and he was amazing. When he's upset or annoyed, you can tell, and when he's happy, his smile makes you smile. When he cried, I cried. That's the type of performance he gave. The music is excellent. Hirayama listens to cassette tapes while he's driving, and the selection of songs is strong. It was mostly Western songs, but they fit the mood of the story very well. The movie was great, and it's worth watching. If you stick around this long, why not give the video a like and subscribe? It's free, and also check out my other videos. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought of the film. See you in the next review.